1,
Craig
3,
Kirby. I'm one of the head coaches
5,
for
7,
BYFA football.
9.
Okay, how long have you been working with the BYFA?
A year and a half now.
What kind of response have you gotten from the kids when you see them regular outside of Saturday? What kind of response do you hear from them just walking around Barley?
Every time they see me like, Coach, training next week, that's always the response.
I know we've gotten a big donation from the people in the States this year. There's extra balls. I don't think there were as many balls last year. But what other things do you think you would need to just make the experience interesting and productive for the kids? What specific things do you think you need over the next 12 months?
Well, just our commitment towards coming out to them every Saturday and teaching them. That alone can help.
So there's basically 3 of you. There's you,
yeah,
Damien, and Jason, who are out here along with Ball, along with my father. How can we get other people? For example, this morning we had a good turnout with how many other people you think?
About 10.
And how was that in terms of help and all that stuff?
It was good in the sense that I had a coach helping me on one side and I was kind of directing them. So.
Okay. How can we get those people to come back next week and the week after that and the week after that and the week after that?
Can't really force them to come, but if most of them would only come because they're getting some equipment and stuff, you know.
So we need more equipment to be able to bribe some coaches to come back.
Yeah.
And how old are you, young man? How old are you doing this?
17.
17. He said the 2 other guys that are helping you, Damien, how old is he?
Damien is 17 too.
And how old is Jason?
Jason I think is 20.
So we have 2 17-year-olds and a 20-year-old controlling basically one of the best run Saturday morning football programs, one of the only Saturday morning football programs in the country, and you guys have been doing it by yourselves for the past year. What kind of assistance would you want from the St. Vincent Football Federation?
We'd ask them to send more experienced coaches, because we have players still have a lot to learn in the game, So we just ask the federation to just send, for instance, Sammy. He's a nice coach, If they could get him to come like twice a month or even once a month, would be good, And when he comes, he just follow along with the children and learn some of the stuff he has to teach us.
Well, supposedly the federation, their plan was to give a little stipend, a little $100 EC, whatever, a month to the coaches who do that. And you guys have basically been doing this for free for the last year.
Yeah.
Would you want the federation to compensate you, something for your time?
Well, all I do it for the love, right? And I don't really study the payment. It would be nice still.
It would be nice still. All right, tell the people again who you are.
Craig Kirby.
AKA, what's the nickname?
4i.
4i, AKA the General.
Yeah.
The General. How does it feel now to be in a program where you feel like you're on a team? It feels good?
Yeah.
Are you going to be out here every Saturday?
Yes.
Are you going to start kicking with your right foot?
Yes.
Maybe? Maybe? Okay. But Jadon, I think you're doing a good job. I want you to keep coming out here. And when I come back next year, I want to see you even better, all right?
Yes.
Tell everybody what's your name?
Jadon Cunningham.
Thank you, sir. What do they call you?
Big Shot.
Why?
Because it's a nickname from school.
How many years have you been doing this?
2 years.
2 years. So what do you think this is doing for the kids in Barley? What do you think? Is it a good thing, a bad thing, and why?
It's a very good thing because it bring up plenty of young players.
Okay. What would they be doing on a Saturday morning if they weren't doing this?
Sometimes it's in the beaches making trouble.
Okay. Do we have some good kids?
Yeah, it's a very good kid.
Okay. And your name again to the people in YouTube
Leonard Franklin, better known as Lick Shot.
Better known as Lick Shot. Okay, and your name? Come here. Leave her alone. Tell her you're sorry. Go right to her and tell her you're sorry. Come here. Her name was Latika, this girl, and she showed up to camp with her youngest brother, and I think on the second day she sought my wife out because somebody had stolen or thrown away her brother's slippers, these new Brazil Nike slippers, and she said she couldn't go home because her mother would be really mad at her. So my wife gave her some money so she could buy some slippers by the time she got home. Anyway, she comes back the next day saying that her mom told her she can't bring her younger brother, but she could come. I made sure she got some shoes, some pink socks, and she was a really good player too. And I hope she shows up every Saturday and keeps coming because I think it'd be beneficial for her. What's your name?
Zina French.
Gina French, and your name?
Elrica Games.
How many other young ladies are here?
7.
Seven other young ladies. Is there anything new that you learned to do this week? Do you remember what it's called?
Yeah, so this one.
What was it? So the quick feet?
Yes.
Can you do a drag? Can you show me what a drag looks like? Okay, this. That's a drag. Okay, what did you get from the camp this week? Did you get a uniform?
Yeah.
Shoes?
Yeah.
Some pink socks?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you? Did you get any shoes?
Pink socks, shoes.
Okay, why are you not wearing the shoes today? What happened? They're over there? Who?
One of the boys borrowed it, please.
What happened?
One of the boys
He borrowed it? Okay.
I'm on top.
Thank you guys, and want to see you guys again next year. You guys are going to be coming out every Saturday, right?
Yes.
And bring some more of your friends. We want some more ladies out here to play. Some more ladies out here to play every Saturday morning, okay? So when school starts, bring the other young ladies out, okay? What's your name? How old are you?
10.
What's the best part about coming out here every Saturday?
That you get confidence and learn some more skills.
What skills did you learn this week?
The drag and the step over.
Are you going to be practicing those?
Yes.
How often?
Every day.
I hope so. What do you think about the coaches, Damien, Craig, and your cousin Jason? What do you think they've been doing? They've been doing a good job?
Yeah.
What could they do better besides yelling at you?
Help me.
Help you? So do you know how to ask them for help?
Yeah.
So you've got to ask them for help. What kind of things do you need help with?
This step over.
So anytime you see them, you gotta ask them for some help and let them help you. All right? Tell everybody what's your name.
T. Thompson.
Better known as
Queen.
And where you're from.
Barley.
Yes, sir.
Nothing no come by accident, I know that. Don't be ungrateful, the love for you is kind. Live and be faithful, get this in your mind. Don't be ungrateful, the love for you is kind.
What's the best part about coming out here every Saturday?
Well, when you are playing and so.
So you just like the games? When I come back next year, you're going to know how to do the step over and the drag and the Maradona and all of that?
Yes, please.
Yes, please? You're a very courteous young man until you go on the field and somebody hits you. Then you start talking bad, don't you? Don't you?
Yes.
Yes. And Chad, my dad gave you some, Chad is wearing some yellow, almost Brazilian Nike shoes. Why do you think my dad gave you those shoes?
To play football into.
To play football into, but why you? Why didn't he give it to somebody else?
Because he said I'm a best footballer.
Well, you're a very good footballer. I don't know if you're the best footballer because I'm the best footballer. I'm the best footballer, but you're very good. And I want you to keep coming out here every Saturday with those shoes and keep playing. And next year, you're going to be even better because you're going to be practicing, right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you.
My name is Yusuf Baba.
What do they call you? What's your nickname?
Haji.
Haji? How old are you, Haji?
10 years old.
10 years old. I think pound for pound, you're one of the best players out here. I think as soon as you start getting older and stronger, you're going to be one of the best footballers in St. Vincent. You're going to make the national team. Do you think you'd like to be on the national team?
Yeah.
What do you know about college soccer in America? Do you know anything?
No.
No. Well, do you know that you can get a free education? They'll pay for everything for you, give you money to spend if you can play soccer and stay studying in school. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Well, are you going to try to do something like that? Because you need to. You need to. In the next couple of years, you have enough skill to be able to go and get a scholarship and play college soccer in the U.S. because I think you're one of the best players out here. What's the best part about coming out here every Saturday?
To play football and enjoy myself.
Don't be ungrateful, the love for you is kind. Even though you tried it to test of time, walk straight and the wise. It not pretty out there, in everything just improvise. Give thanks to the liquids I provide. Take what is rightfully yours without compromise. The world is full of tricks and bribe. What no concern you, just leave it. And what is for
when you come Barley, you want to see well, plenty kids man to be parking Saturday time, it's chaining and thing, you know. So then, in the next, 5-6 years, when I hear Barley come and talk, everybody has
get this in your mind.
Basically, that's it, man.
That's it?